I think let me just quickly get onto the rapid questions. I think these are primarily the questions which will have answer in yes, no, or a number. I mean, that's how it's been drafted. So maybe I'll start with Subhash. So Subhash, over to you. So do you think we go back to pre-COVID levels of growth in this country? I mean, not restricting to angel booking, but in this country, is it 2 quarters, 3 quarters, or longer than that?
Yeah, so it will take at least a year. That's what I feel for the
1
industry
year
to come
from
back.
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And do you think would there be lesser jobs in the country in next 12 months?
So see, so this is an interesting question. So the jobs are not lesser. Okay, the skill set has changed. Okay, the jobs are still there in the companies. Okay, so that's what, if the people are believing the jobs are this thing, so that's what, like BC and AC, the jobs which were there, uh, BC was different, and jobs which are there after AC is different. The skill set which has changed. So that's what the people have to start adopting to the new skill set to get a job. Because like it's something like when IT started off, like computers started off, people always believe that a computer ka job chala jayega. It always increased the job, right? So that's what is going to happen. The skill set which is going to required after AC is going to be something different. People have to get aligned to that.
Yeah. True. Okay, cool. So do you think the average wages will go down?
No, it is going to increase. It is going to increase. People are demanding money with those skill set. People who are demanding with those skill set, people are demanding money. It is going to go up.
So would organization have an antibiotic reaction to any arrangement which is permanent in nature? For example, office leaves or permanent employees, or a fixed compensation.
Yeah, so the thing is going to more towards performance driven, which was always there. Like I always talk about this dialogue of Sholay, "Kaam jo tum bole, daam jo hum bole." Right? So that is a famous dialogue of Sholay. So that's what is always there. So that's what people are going to demand. People are going to, yeah, this is the work, this is what is the cost which is required. Because what is happening is people working from home, people working from anywhere, there are lots of consultancy job which will get arise. People will like to take more more jobs,
Gig
jobs,
jobs.
yeah, and they will say, okay, I'll do it within a month or 2 months. You pay me this much. That's it. So those kind of a jobs is what we foresee might get arise.
And do you think in your business there will be certain percentage of your workforce which can or will permanently work from home? And if yes, what percentage you think will be that population?
So we have already reached. We have already 95% of my people are working from anywhere. So there are still 5% because of regulatory issues. They have to come to office. Yeah.
Right. But you're saying this is going to happen,
Permanent. Yeah. Permanent.
as we go along. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So coming back to you and I, so when do you go back to pre-COVID level of growth in this country?
I would say Q1 of next financial year.
Q1.
Yeah.
Okay. That's about a year. And what do you think? Would there be lesser jobs in the country next 12 months?
No, I think there will be more jobs, newer industries coming in, and the gig economy that's going to flourish.
Okay. And what do you think? Would the average wages will go down?
No, I don't think as a country we've reached that stage of maturity in economy where wages can seem to go down. We are still a growing economy, so we are going to grow in our average wages. It's not going to go down.
And I mean, the same question again. Will organizations have an antibiotic reaction to any arrangement which is permanent in nature? Be it office or permanent employees or compensation.
I think as human beings, our resistance to change is known to mankind. But the beauty of our psychological mind is we resist, we then get used to it, then we look at workarounds and we start adopting to it. So I think the resistance phase is gone, working around phase is gone. Now we are in that phase where we are trying to look at how we can adopt to the change. So that cycle will continue to remain in any change that comes.
Right. So you're saying, I mean, it won't be as permanent that it used to be. I mean, because I remember 15 years back when we used to hire kids, we used to tell them temporary job is better than no job. Because everybody wanted permanent job in government and, you know, this thing. But yeah, I think post-COVID or rather AC, how Subhash mentions, you're saying it's going to be more temporary, more gig in nature.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think in your business there will be certain percentage of your workforce which will permanently work from home, and possibly you may not have an office also? I mean, maybe a shared service kind of a scenario?
So as of today, we are 100% working from home and we do not have an office. We do not intend to anyways have a full-fledged office because we believe we are able to reach the same productivity levels or even better.
Okay, cool. So Amit, when do you think we will go back to the pre-COVID level of growth at a country level?
You said yes and no. If there is a third option of no idea, I will choose no. Okay. So I'm like,
I mean, you're right. I mean, none of us are astrologers. I mean, you know, but
I'm in a situation where it's an unpredictable situation, not faced anytime. I think we all are, you know, in this situation together. I hope everything is fit and fine 6 months, 1 year down the line. But yeah, no guarantees to how things will pan out. Yeah.
And what do you think? Would there be lesser number of jobs in the country in next 12 months?
I agree with Subhash and Vinay. I don't think there is a dearth of job. Open up your LinkedIn pages and you will certainly find a flurry of jobs. In any case, increasing day by day. Every day that you open up, there are additional jobs that are posted. I don't think there is a dearth of jobs, and it won't be going forward.
And what about average wages? Will it go down?
Not really, in a sense that I think organizations will try to maintain what is already there to keep the productivity levels, motivation levels up and running. We are also, you know, bound by certain regulatory conditions, state-wise and all of that. So some of those things are already there in place. So till the time some of those things change, we also cannot change some of those protocols that are in place. Yeah. But as you go up the pyramid in organizations, you will find that you know, there is a plateau phase for some period of time. You'll not see wages increasing beyond or a mid to senior level of professional.
And what do you think, you know, will organization continue to have this antibiotic reaction on any arrangement which is permanent, and will have more flexible, you know, jobs or more, you know, flexi offices and compensation?
Yeah, so I think that's a reality that is already happening there. I think there are a lot more individuals and employees and people who will be ready to do short-term assignments. I think it's important that they develop niche skills. If they have their strengths, niche skills, they should bring it back to use. And a lot more people will be open to do that, get a fee and move out. There is a lot more acceptance of working from home. So it also works from that point of view. So a lot of organizations may not look at permanency. So we may have a certain project to deliver. We'll hire people for 6 months, 1 year, and then the person moves out. So there is a lot more acceptability to that kind of model that will happen over a period of time.
And both you mean both employers and employees will be?
Yes. It should be there with both.
And do you think in your business there will be certain percentage of employees who will work? I mean, the workforce will continue be permanently working from home, or you think that once lockdown is gone, let everybody come back to office again? Will that be the way forward?
Yeah, so I don't think we'll be 100% working from office.
What percentage you think?
I think we possibly will have a mix, maybe 50-50 or something like that is what's going to happen, because we still will have, we run a B2B business and our partners usually run physical points of presence. So we need to have certain set of people who need to reach out. As I said, pick up applications, pick up things. People need to see us. So I think it's a mix of, a model that will be in place. There is also a very interesting thing of saying that we need to be able to define who will be in office by looking at a core set of people who have interdependencies. So it's not that you are just in office for the sake of it. So how do you really make it effective? So person A is there in office because of a person B, because of person B, there is a person C in office. There is a great interdependency that you need to derive out of people being more productively utilized when they are in office. So it will be a mixed model for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I think some of the organizations have already started doing that exercise of identifying which profile can forever work from home and which are dependent on this thing. Great. So I'm done. Thank you all for coming and being part of this panel.